We return to the void.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with... You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. I'm glad to hear that.
What the fucking
This may
human are
come as
you?
a surprise, but I happen to enjoy your work.
Oh.
I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Fallout reference.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
What are you gonna negotiate
Phineas
for
Wells
me?
is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger... You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. You're making a
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be any...
Now let's leave. We'll deal with her later. I assume we gotta go to Typhoon, Tartarus, Olympus. Anyway, let's go see if we can finally kill Wells.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Okay.
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with two working... Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Oh, is that why you got me up? Boy, did you fuck up.
Freeze all the workers? Why? So a gang of powdered toffs can carry on living in Byzantium? You call that a plan?
I don't call anything a plan.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Okay.
That makes two things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? What What nonsense. People aren't just slabs of meat the board can freeze and thaw at their convenience.
I mean, I don't
I'll tell
care.
you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress. I used to work for these people. I'm intimately familiar with the utter incompetence of the board's own scientists.
I mean, you all are all pretty
We're out of
incompetent.
time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you
Well,
realize what this means for the Hope?
I
For
mean,
your fellow colonists?
do you age if you're
The
frozen?
board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space just to make room in their hibernation chambers. What makes you think you'll get that chance? You'll be long dead before you make it to the nearest star. For better or worse, you're stuck with us here.
For you guys, completely
Do
worse.
you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak.
So we should kill them all.
We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
Yeah, skip.
Skip! We can skip the Hope, don't you see? If we can't go to the
Boy.
Hope, the Hope will come to us.
This is crazy though.
Just wait until you hear the details. I haven't been this energized since the time I injected myself with raw cavanoid.
I don't know what that is.
If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you are. You'll need to
T-800.
switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive.
Okay.
Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems.
I don't really care.
The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe.
Whatever. As I said, I don't really care. But I did get skill points, so I shall use them. I also don't know why I'm running when I can just do that. Alright, so... I mean, meh, because it really doesn't matter.
Captain, your actions have left the world of Monarch in a state of chaos. I look forward to observing its collapse.
Me too.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Something like that.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2.
Sounds like a plan, actually. I like the second option better.
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. I need you to reroute. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's. The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of.
Yeah, we got to get rid of those organics.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Fair. But I'm gonna take care of rearming and repairing here, so I'll be back. Alright, meatbags. So we've arrived here on the Hope. So let us see what it is we find.
Pollutant purified. You make it dirty. This area has been sanitized.
Good. Sanitization is important. It is not what I wanted.
Huh? What was that?
What was that? What might it be, human? Idiot. Luckily, I've already been through one of these ships before, so I know the layout pretty well. We shall use it to our advantage. Corporate technician. Oh, hi. How are you? You've been terminated. In case you weren't aware, I figured from the death screams you kinda knew, but just making sure. There's 3 floors to this.
And ready to kill germs.
The hell even hit me?
Neutralized. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
No, what the hell? Would I ever want to take that? What a reasonable reason would that be an option? Perks are not that great in this game.
Fight dirty. Clean up the competition.
Did you think your adorableness was gonna save you? Ha! Shock Cannon Ultra, huh? Guys, I went over to this side. Let's see what's in here. That do I Sam? You kill that little rat thingy. Where's you at? Annoying little shits. Yeah, so you could sneak around, I guess, if you really wanted to. I don't do much with the whole sneaking business. I have deception protocols, but I mean, who's gonna stop me? I guess a better question is who can stop me? To put it frankly, not many people can.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 7.
There's a giant rat thingy.
Course detect. Resuming passive mode.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
You make it dirty, Sam.
Not particularly. I could care less what happens around these pods. Flamethrower 2.0. Why are we not breaking down? What's wrong with my Q key? Okay, let's kick in this door here. Did I do it? What am I looking to do? Where the hell is the auxiliary power source at? Not giving it mine, I'll tell you that. Oh, did I miss it? Damn, sometimes I am stupid. My memory banks are failing. I thought I flipped this on. What are we doing here? Mine. Another level up that I don't need. Well, I guess I could put my gun thingy a little higher. Never hurts. 3 more levels. Alright, can I skip this into the sun? Because if that is a possibility, I will do that. I'm just saying. If we're being honest. Here and now. What I want to know is, could I have fought this entire game with just my fists? The answer looks to be like a no. Oh well.
Looking.
What kind of gun was that? I don't know what the hell that corporate commander had, but it shooted through me. A little too far.
Cycle complete.
The hell was he stabbed with?
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed?
I mean, you can.
No. That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see.
Yeah, you forgot I'm not an organic. Dumb robot. We're gonna have to flush these memory banks from all the... Well, I guess just Ada and T-800 here.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Speed setting, maximum capacity.
Yes. Got to go fast. Scenic robots. Slaughtering the day. I mean, this stuff has been sitting here for 70 years. I don't think anybody's gonna miss it. I could be wrong, but I don't think that I am. Alright, nothing around here. We'll just roam the corridors real quick, because I doubt I will be returning to this ship. I mean, I really doubt I'll be returning to anywhere I went. I've slotted everybody, as is my intended program. Now, if I can get rid of these colonists, it would be very helpful. What the hell's down there? You really like that team, don't you, little buddy? Huh, I guess nothing. Alright then.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Wait, are you leaving me with the Hope's computer? You have no idea what it's like to converse with him. Imagine, simulate another organic jostling your circuits when he tries to... I mean...
Okay.
Are you sufficiently prepared for... Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching.
Okay.
Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
That is a lot of room for error.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Yeah, it's working out.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2. I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
No, I want to do it.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
Sounds about right.
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are a go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something, now.
Right. You said the humans will die. So game over, I did it. I obliterated all organics. I think, mostly. Into the sun. Into the sun. Damn it. Wanted to skip into the sun.
We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Okay.
Analyzing area. Fallen debris.
Damn it. Are you telling me I gotta run all the way back to the ship? Son of a bitch. That means I'm most likely getting attacked, so let's load them up. And now these games. Well, I mostly know the games. Looks like some guy fucked up the Oh, no attack? Ah. This is going smoother than I thought it would. Now I just have to engage deception protocols for a little bit and try to figure out a way to get to kill Phineas and all these damn humans.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission. Captain, I shall now play the
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open.
Okay, good.
Can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? What's that? What do you mean? Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me? Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, Or, thank you for. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself. What? No, absolutely not. I have no. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear. How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment. I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion. How can I be? I'll be here.
Okay then, let us I guess we'll head to his lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
See what happened on this bitch. Shoot people. Not because I'm trying to rescue him, just because there'll be people there to shoot. At least I hope so, anyway. I haven't killed organics in a little bit now. My RAM is getting itchy.
Corpse detected. Health alert. Warning. Customer. Appears to be leaking.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Customer, all germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Well, that's good. What were you playing around in here with? Give me some good cigarettes. What did that unlock? Where did it unlock it? Oh, okay. This seems pretty sturdy to me. Finn's force, huh? What is that? Three times energy. What does the do though? What is N-ray energy? and ray damage. Okay, I get it. A little heavy. Do you want to keep it? I mean, it seems like it would be a good thing to use. But it, however, was not one of the weapons. Yeah, either way, we got a new gun. We did a thing. We did stuff. It's working out, right? I think so.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
There's nobody. There's no organics on this ship. Rude. Rude robot. Anyway, we're gonna go to Tartarus, I think, or somewhere. And we'll be back.